This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for August 14th, 2025. It's currently August 13th, 2025, 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $644.12. That's USD. And the shuffle video for the 14th reading was created on August 7th, 2025 at 8:46 a.m. That's this video right here. So what we're going to cover in this video will be the overall trend direction and chart behavior for the day. We're going to give you chart behavior and timing for the day's highest high, lowest low, and best trade opportunities. And we're going to give you the hour-by-hour sequence of chart events. It's important to understand, listen up if you're new. The sequence of chart events is what we're predicting. The timing is usually on point to the hour, but there will be cases, plenty of cases, where you'll need to give the timing plus or minus 1, 2, 3 hours of timing. Of wiggle room on the timing. The sequence of chart events nonetheless will remain accurate in cases like that. That's because not each card's energy going left to right across the screen will line up perfectly with 24 hours of time. So you need to give it that wiggle room. And for that reason, I do not recommend trading this information alone. You should only trade this information if you have access to our early access subscription with the Discord trade alerts and live trading new chart drawings as part of the early access subscription. Those are game-changing services. Without that, only paper trade this. Think of it as extrasensory perception proofs that it can be used practically in the real world. With that said, let's get into it. All right, so the overall trend and chart behavior for the day, we have sideways rotation and then a big move higher. It's nullified, making that a little tricky. And likely we have a big move higher and then a decline afterwards that makes it kind of like the move higher kind of like obsolete. Behavior around the high side for the day, the full card in the high significator position, indicating a significant trade opportunity, improbable one, at the day's high. And it'll stand out amongst other day's high opportunities throughout the month of August. Likely there's a big move into the high and then a drop from there. Behavior around the lowest low for the day, we have a period of volatility that ends with a fast sudden move higher. And we're looking to trade around a U-shaped dip that forms near the intersection of two perpendicular diagonal trend lines, or better yet, a U-shaped dip in between two peaks. Now, in the pre-market, we have a rally that turns over, creating a crest. And right around the open, there's a move higher and then a full retracement. The move to the downside probably continues past retracement into the first half hour of trading, probably 9:45, 9:50, and then ends with a fast sudden move higher into a high. So for those of you that were following along with yesterday's live, what we're planning on doing here today is opening up a short. There's several trades, but opening up a short at that part of the day, towards the end of the day, for an overnight swing into tomorrow. So you would look to close out of that short position at the open, or in the first 15 minutes or so, before that move higher into the high. And then we have erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level between roughly 10 and 11. In the midst of that erratic behavior, we revisit an opportunity that we recently saw. There's likely decline in there that offers opportunity, declining from a crest, declining into a trough between roughly 11 and 12, and then from that trough, a big move to the upside, pushing the upper end of a range higher. There's an important support level highlighted between roughly 12 and 1. Is it new support at a higher level, or is it a lower level? Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so either we have this support level on a multi-day scale here at this trough between 11 or 12, and then a big move out of it followed by the support level again, or it's just the support level at this trough and a big move higher taking us into a peak just after 1 o'clock. Now there's a devil card fake out shakeout there, so something intentionally done with the chart to create impulsive decision making. They're trying to shake people out or scare people out. So be mindful of the misdirection there, intentional misdirection. From this peak between roughly 1 and 2, we should decline again, offering significant trade opportunity. That decline likely takes us into the last hour of trading, where we see a low for the day. And that's where you would want to open up a long, which you might be able to close right at the close of the day, or more likely you're going to close it on the following day in the morning. That's probably what I would do. But again, guys, only paper trade this unless you have access to the early access subscription, which I'm going to show you how to get in just a moment. So this high here around just after 1 o'clock is likely higher than the high at the start of the day. And that's why it's kind of a nullified gain card, because then we drop into lows. Yeah, it's a U-shaped dip. Probably the second peak after the dip. There's a peak, then there's a dip, and then there's a peak. The second peak is probably here in the morning on the 15th. And that's SPY for August 14th, 2025. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button, please. And for those of you serious about trading, SO meta-analysis, the most accurate form of analysis there is, you go to our website, TR for Traders, hover over Order Now, click on Subscriptions. The early access subscription, it gets you access to all of our public posts. Before they come out on YouTube, they come out on our Discord channel. It gets you the live Discord trade alerts and live trading view chart drawings. It gets you access to ask questions on any of the lives that we allow questions on. You ask them here on Discord. And it gets you the live trading view chart drawings as well, which can be very helpful, especially if I'm not around to give you the in the moment guidance. Sometimes I have a doctor's appointment or something, but you can see entry into long here at the end of the day, exit long here at the beginning of the day. We just left just a little bit on the table, which is a perfect trade if you ask me. Trying to hit the max gain is a fool's errand. So right now what we're looking to do, we're likely going to look for an opportunity to enter into a long position here before 12 o'clock. In any case, thank you to everybody that goes ahead and subscribes. $150 a month. You make that back in one trade, guys, easily. And thank you and blessings to all my angel investors following the rule of karma, going to the resources tab, donating 5% forward to one of these charities and 5% back to the channel, leaving you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. Following those rules makes you an angel investor, a person of integrity. The universe is going to send it back to you tenfold for following through and setting yourself up for abundance. Later.